EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Midwest. The echoes of the Gallahorn and the Skol chant reverberate inside U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So here come the Bears and their quarterback for the second straight year. Number 1 pick in the 2024 draft. It's Caleb Williams.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That's to the rookie out of Missouri, Luther Burden. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. That one complete to Moore. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6.
And 6 yards.
Throw it again. It's Williams. Williams hit and he loses the football. And the Vikings have the takeaway. And now, following the turnover, we have an injured player on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 79.
He'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Montez Sweat. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Play action now. It's McCarthy. Forced out wide. Now he'll run it. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
That's good for a Vikings first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's a run. And he will dive into the end zone. Jordan Mason. Touchdown, Vikings. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He's got it. The Vikings will take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Vikings 7, Bears nothing. Will Riker to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He's going to have a Bears first down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
At the 43-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Chicago.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He's across midfield, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. What is up? Williams. We'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. This one will be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. That's into the hands of Moore. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
And the Bears first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Second and 8.
Second down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime.
2 yards. And it's third down.
3rd and 6. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And he's in! DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will level things out at 7 apiece. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Vikings offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Secured by the veteran Adam Thielen. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down and 2.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Was great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
He was covered by Kevin
So prior
Myers.
to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
So on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. Devin Duvernay back deep for Chicago. Fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Taken down back at the 18-yard line.
Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hanson and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hanson here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Vikings offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. This one broken up It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Montez Sweat getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He gets 3 inside the 40. Still going. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 81 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. You talk about a quarterback getting things done with his legs. Everything covered downfield, but they couldn't cover him as he went down the field for a touchdown.
Mike, sometimes as a defensive coordinator, you just can't prepare for everything. In this case, you have the play defended perfectly. Passing lanes are all taken away. Everyone in coverage is where they're supposed to be. So what does the quarterback do? He tucks the ball away, and he takes it the distance for 6.
Rikers good with the extra point. And the Vikings will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Bears 7.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Duvernay on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bears offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
On 3rd and 2, it's Williams. Moving outside the pocket. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
45-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down.
And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Jonathan Allen getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on second down, Williams. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. The veteran Harrison Smith around the ball like he's been most of his career. They need one right now. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That is Jonathan Allen, the big defensive tackle, in there for the sack. On 4th down, the Bears send out their second-year man, Corey Taylor, to punt. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Ready, break! Here we go!
Now McCarthy. On the move left. Off he goes. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. That escape ability on display. As you can see, the rushing total now over 100 yards from the quarterback position. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They'll run. This is Mason. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the ground is Mason. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready, check up!
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Moving to his left. He runs with it. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. A run. And here's Mason. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time. 3rd down coming up.
Here we go!
They'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Okay, ready? Come on, set!
A handoff as they try to run it here. Powering forward. He's in. Gordon Mason. Touchdown, Minnesota. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Will Reichert now on for the extra point. It's up and good. The Vikings will take a 21-7 lead.
21, Bears 7. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bears offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's 1st and 10. That's a short throw caught by Komet. Now 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Vikings have the takeaway.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Vikings offense ready to get back at it. And with the defense out of timeouts, they cannot stop the clock. Just a couple of kneel downs should do it. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
Let's go now.
2nd and 11. To a knee goes McCarthy. And that should about wrap this one up. So a win here for the Vikings. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruise to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.